Hey boys, welcome back to some more spin bowling career mode, continuing on with the T20 blast. And last video we finally was able to make a little bit of involvement, I guess. Caused a couple of wickets, or we got a couple of wickets, we got pretty well. Couple of bowls, and scored a few runs to sort of see us to victory. We didn't quite hit the winning runs, we did get out before the end, but yeah, we put us in a good spot. And hopefully we can just continue the form, because the bowling is definitely the main suit, and not picking up wickets for like the first, I don't know how many games, probably like six games already. It's been a few, because I've done like, it's usually been like 2. I think one video even had like 3 matches in the video. But as you see there, best bowling is now 2 for 27, which was the last game. And we come on at, again, a pretty good time. I actually like it that they're not bowling me in the power play, and a couple of wickets have fallen. So, yeah, a little bit of a consolidation time for the batting team at the moment. And that one's chipped, almost picks out the fielder at point. A little bit of a strange field this, but I actually kept it because I thought it was actually pretty good. Somehow has missed the man at square leg. I thought this was a wicket for sure. All of a sudden this over's gone for 11 runs, and I thought that should have been out. But like I was saying, I actually like this field. It cost me a few runs, but I like the man. You know, a few catches and just a couple on the rope there. But yeah, you know, good batting, I guess. Good batting. I felt like we should have had a wicket, but you know, fielders sometimes do let you down in these games, as the partnership is building. The run rate is lacking. It is a bit lackluster, but it looks like they are starting to try to pick it up a bit. Both these guys should be in, you would imagine, and looking to play a little bit more expansive. It's sort of a double-edged sword for us, I guess, because if they do, the potential to hit us for a few boundaries, but also pick up a few quick wickets would be ideal. As that one's floated up, and it's a pretty good shot. That's a 6, a big 6 too, 84 meters over point. I thought we a little bit of plan to just get a little wider, if that one is going to catch the outside edge. I don't know why I appealed, but yeah, it was a good ball, just a little tighter that time. Just a natural angle of over the wicket here, sort of just dragged it across him. Is another good shot. That's these two guys are starting to pick it up now, and yeah, making my life a little bit difficult. So 24, you know, only into just starting our 3rd over, so back to normal, I guess. We desperately need a wicket, honestly. Otherwise, they could pose a pretty decent score. You'd probably say now they're looking at 160, maybe 170, but that is finally going to get a wicket. Heading, who was probably going the better of the two. Goliath, first name Goliath, that's a quality name, but yeah, just you know, well pitched, just on the stumps, a little bit of turn away, and picking up a very, very vital wicket, very important wicket as well. It's gonna make life a lot easier for us. As what am I doing here? Having a look at oh yeah, I was looking at this because it was one of those ones where I thought he didn't actually hit the ball. They give it out, caught behind, and it was one of those ones where I don't think his bat was actually near the ball, but I was looking to see if it was actually out LB regardless, but as you saw it, it wouldn't have been out LBW, so, you know, we got the wicket regardless. I can't complain. So, into our final over. Our 3rd over was a beauty. I think it only 1 run off it, I think, but it's another good shot. Hamid is he's not going quickly, but I feel like he's hit all his runs off our bowling. he's only, now he's 35 off 28, but like all his boundaries have been off our freaking bowling, dude. it's tough life. So yeah, it's gonna finish our spell. Very expensive. We got the 1 wicket, so I mean, I was sort of happy about that, but Hamid just, yeah, like I said, he other bowlers he apparently was not hitting any runs against, but he was just carving us all around the park, and it looks like we are going to end up winning. So, yeah, 1 for 42 off our 4 overs, but we chased the total down very, very comfortably. a bit over 2 overs to spare. So, you know, the rest of the bowlers did a job and our batters put in work. So, you know, again, wouldn't say we contributed that much or that importantly, but we still got the win. As look at their side, they actually have Mark Cosgrove. How old would Mark Cosgrove? I'm assuming that's the same Mark Cosgrove, the Australian. He'd have to be pretty old by now. I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't still. I don't know. Honestly, I've never followed like the England T20 comp, so yeah, no idea. But we come in at a time where they're off to a bit of a flyer. Obviously, the 1 wicket and a bit of a mix-up for us. We usually, like I talked about in the first game, I like not bowling in the power play, but I think this might be one of our first times actually having to bowl in it. So, you know, it just puts a little bit of pressure on us, I guess, and sort of the pressure is we got to get it right, and hopefully that'll just make us a little bit better. And the first over is looking pretty good so far. It actually is a little bit of turn. Pitch looks a bit of a green top, so maybe a bit of seam movement, a little bit of spin, which is nice. And yeah, 1 for 62. So it was a pretty good power play. They only lost the 1 wicket. You'd probably, I think most teams would be pretty happy with that. Going at a bit under 10 and over, only the 1 wicket. That's pretty much ideal. I guess ideal is not losing any wickets, as that one is hitting on the back pad. It's pretty close. Umpire's not going to give it. I'm going to challenge. I thought, why not? We get the 1 challenge. You know, we might as well use it, honestly. Like, I don't know if the AI ever uses the challenges, so we might as well give it a whirl. And I thought it was pretty, as you see, it's hit him in line. It does spin like quite a bit, but it's on the back pad. I thought watching this back, I'm like, I think this is gonna be out. But he isn't like way back in his crease, and it's hitting pretty high. So here we go. We're gonna see the ball tracking here. The angle's pretty high, and it does spin back quite a bit. As you see, it's hitting pretty high. It's gonna go over the leg stump there. Not quite that much actually. It's pretty close, and it was on line, so it was just the height at the end of the day there. So it was a pretty, you know, I think a decent challenge. I thought it was pretty close. I can't believe it bounced that much over. But we are going to get a wicket. That is a nice delivery. LE, I think that was the man we almost had before, but this time it just, I mean, a little bit of bounce still, but just getting a little bit flatter, and it's just going to clip the off bail there. So that is fantastic. Great bowling. We just, you know, we're causing some troubles. The fact the ball was spinning quite a bit, you know, a few sliders thrown in there, just causing some trouble to the batters. So 1 for 7 into our second over. That's a good shot to get off the mark. He's just whacked us for 6. I didn't think it was a terrible ball, but he's just belted it. So, you know, they're going to play their shots, as that one almost carries to the fielder. And, you know, I guess they should be playing their shots still. Only 2 wickets down into the 10th over. You want to keep the momentum going. But finishing up our 3rd over here. Very tight one once again. This one just a bit fuller on the pads. He does flick it away, but just for the single. I thought, it looks a pretty short boundary. I thought it was going to go for 4 for a second, but fielder did a nice job to get to it. As again, that one just skewed away for a single. And we do really need a wicket. These 2 guys are playing pretty well, and this is our last over, so, you know, we were probably looking the most likely, and there we go. That is exactly what we're after, and just a very good delivery. That was a ripping ball. Again, this one was just a little bit flatter, a little bit quicker, it seemed like. The angle, again, coming pretty wide of the crease, so the angle away is, you know, if it's spinning back sharply, it's a tough ball to play. He's gone back to it, which is probably not what you want to do against the ball spinning sharply like this. Is just get a few action shots, a few angles here, a few angles of the release. I don't know why I was so keen on the release there, but just a great ball. A little flatter, like I said, a little flatter, a little quicker. catches the outside edge, and a nice safe catch. That was actually a pretty good catch from the keeper. With the ball turning back that sharply, it's a pretty difficult catch, but he made it look simple, which is nice. I know poor old Jimmy Pearson, our Queensland teammate, has dropped quite a few from our bowling, so it's good to see the keeper backing me up in this comp. And that's another good spell of bowling. 2 wickets that time. It was only like 2 for 20, so we bowled very well. I was extremely happy with that, and that's going to be our new best figures. So we come out to bat as well, which is good. We're getting all the prerequisites underway here, so we're in a bit of strife though. It's not looking great. We're just going to get off the mark there. Nice little shot, pushing for 2, and that's sort of what we got to do a bit here, because it's just out of the power play, and we've lost 4 for 47. Still needing another 142. So yeah, we definitely need to rebuild here, as that one is played softly enough. Gonna push for 2, but it's not quite gonna be able to get there. It was good stuff by the mid-off actually to get to that one, as that's a good shot. Timed a bit too well though. Usually try to play this a little softer just to pick up the 2s to mid-on and mid-off, but not that time, as that was really close. I thought I was dead plumb right there. I might have got a little edge on that. I'm assuming that's what happened, because it looked absolutely plumb. Thankfully not to be. In the next ball, I decided to have a little bit of a, use the footwork. I think that's pretty important against the spinners, and no mid-on back, and they changed the field straight away. So, adapting pretty quickly in the T20 stuff here. We try the reverse sweep, because there's no one like behind point, so it's not a safe shot, but it is a run-scoring shot for us. And it's sort of the awkward time, because as you see, the field is spread, and we've already lost quite a few wickets. So it's not an easy time to come out and bat. But that right there is, like I talked about before, what we should be doing, or should be trying to do a bit more. And as long as our teammate backs us up and is hustling out of the crease, and there's twos all around the ground, and then good shots like that. That's what I was trying before, but we got the perfect ball, a foolish delivery outside off, and hit a nice boundary. So great batting really. Is that one again hit weakly enough, I guess, to get an easy 2. That's just fantastic batting. And moving on to 16 now. So 16 off 10. We've had a few dot balls, but we've been very busy, and restricting the amount of dot balls, hitting the 2s. Again, this one is just played with soft. I actually, the funny thing there, I wanted to hit 2, but I don't know, I mustn't have pressed the button, so I just stopped. I was just like, yeah, we're not going to push it now. So yeah, there was a 2 there, but I didn't press square. And then right here, that was a good shot. I saw the required run rate starting to creep up, so any boundary opportunities like that, we probably should take, because that one's flicked just over the man. It's actually a pretty good shot. So yeah, I saw no one back on the leg side. That's a bit of a chance to chance our arm and hit a few boundaries, just sort of get a little bit of momentum back, because the field is spread, but it's a bit of a strange field, honestly. And again, we probably should have hit that for 4 as well, but we do just hit it to the fielder. As that's a good shot straight down the ground. But the mid-off, again, he's going to do good work to cut it off and restrict us to 1. So a brilliant over, still 11 off it. And we're fighting our way back into this game. We did the job with the ball, and now we've got a chance to show the boys what we can do. I feel like we've been underused a bit in this tournament, and this is a great opportunity to really stamp our authority on the game. As again, I hit that terribly, but 2 runs all day, so 30 of 18, and we do have a new man at the crease, or a new partner. So, we are losing wickets a little too consistently. Just need someone to just hang in with us, really, because we're batting beautifully. That's another good shot there. Just picking the field. And I gotta say, I haven't really talked about it too much, but I do really like, as that is a fantastic shot. But I do really like the field radar being back in the game. I was sort of like, I was sort of, you know, not that I didn't like it being back in the game, but I was like, I don't really care too much. But honestly, I like it being back, as this one we scooped it high, played it too early, but it's gonna clear the man and almost go for 6. So a big over here, but it sort of just speeds up the game because you don't have to look around the field all the time now. You can see the radar and you can just sort of pick your spots a little better. It makes batting, I guess, more tactical. This is a very strange field. They got like a few catching men. Like there's like a short cover, a short mid off. There's a mid wicket. So we're pretty much gonna do the same shot as the ball before. We've hit it so high. We didn't time them well at all, but it was a safe shot. Like I said, the field, I could see no one back. Like massive amount of gap out there. So all you have to do is get it over the infield, and this is a massive over. As we're gonna go again, just bang over square leg. It's not great tactics from the captain. I don't know what's doing there, but and that's our 50 or 23 balls. I mean, that over really boosted us. As you see the wagon wheel, a few 2s there, a few boundaries, and a 6. So yeah, just good quality batting. It was mainly leg side, but I felt like that over sort of really skewed the runs because I kept hitting it that side. But I felt like before that over, we were just playing quality cricket shots and manipulating the gaps in the field. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do though. We can't rest on that 50 because I don't think we can really leave it up to the tail enders here to really do the job. So we've got to bat through here. And 79 or 42, it's gonna be tough. it's gonna be tough. But just gotta continue playing how we have been, really. As this time, sort of trying to pick our moments, because we can't just blast it. If we get out now, feel like the game's probably done. So yeah, we gotta be careful. As this one, I just stood and watched because I thought it was out. I actually could not believe this wasn't out, but we're gonna sneak back for 2 runs. I just stood there. We could have probably got 3 runs, but I just stood there because I was just couldn't believe what I'd done. But the fielder didn't do a great job, really. As right here, I could not believe, I did not mean to do the reverse sweep. You're gonna think, why the hell did I do that shot? I meant to do a scoop. Now, granted, a scoop is still a very risky shot, but I just accidentally did the angle a little wrong, so we went the sweep rather than the scoop. But I challenged this because I did not think this is out. As you see, the angle, he's a left armer, but have a look at this. This is not out. This is angling across. All of a sudden, look at this straighten. What? Oh, I could not believe this. We played a terrible shot, but it should not have been out. There is no way this ball has straightened off the pitch like that. Oh, the Hawkeye screwed us right there. I was furious. So a great game has come to an end. We bowled beautifully. We batted. I thought we batted beautifully as well, but one mistake and then a bit of technology error, really. What can you say? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A bit of a longer one, honestly, but yeah, make sure you like, and I'll see you in the next one.